What's up everyone, and welcome to your 10th C++ tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make arrays. Now what an array is pretty much a variable that can hold a bunch of different values in it. Now it's a little different than a variable in how you write it and how you store the information, but it's actually quite simple to make and very useful. So let's go ahead and as you can see, we just have all our basics, our to includes, and our main function right here. And the first thing we want to do is create the array, and we need three things to create the array. The first thing we need to write is what kind of type it is, and I'm going to make just a basic array using numbers, so I'm going to use the int type. And the second one is you have to name your array just like you do a variable. And I'm going to name mine ages because we're going to be talking about ages right now. Now, I know this looks a lot like a basic variable right now, but the third thing that we have to do is in square brackets, not your curly ones, your square ones, you have to write how many elements are going to be in your array. And I'm going to have 3 elements, so write the number 3 right after the name of your array. Now, right after this, we begin making the elements of our array. Now make sure that you have 3 and 3 only. And I'm going to start making the first one, and it's really simple to do. All you have to do is write the name of your array, which is ages, and as you can see, my first element does not begin with a 1. It begins with a 0 because in C++, when you're counting, everything starts with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're actually going to go 0, 1, 2, and those are going to be the 3 elements. I know it's real confusing, but that's the way C++ made it. So I'm going to put the age of the first person is 21, because I'm 21. And then end your semicolon, and now put ages, and the second one has the 1 in the square brackets, and I'm gonna put 19 because I know a guy who's 19. And in my third one, which is actually gonna be 2, I'm gonna put 9 because my sister is 9. So now these work just like any old variables, in the sense that you can perform math functions to them or anything else. But how do you actually write the variable? And that's even simpler than making it. All you have to do is write it like it's a basic variable, but instead of just writing the name, you write which element of the array it is. So such as 1. And this variable right here, ages1 is going to have the value 19. So if we do ages1 plus ages 0, and we save this, it's going to put 19 plus 21. So let's save this, compile and run. Hopefully I don't have any errors anywhere. Forgot any semicolons or anything. Good, I don't. Now as you see, it goes 40. And that's exactly what we wanted. And as you can see, 19, which has this value, and 0 adds up to 40. And that's how you can store multiple values in the same variable, if you will, which is actually called an array. And this is very useful when you're trying to build a database or something like that. When you have a bunch of like variables, but you just want to change one little thing about them. Like you have a bunch of ages or a bunch of names or anything like that, and this is going to come into use a lot later. So study this. It's one of the most useful and basic things that you'll be seeing a lot of later. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you like my videos. Thanks for watching.